So this is a responsibility for Brit and Pettibone on the Defend the Alps of Europe mission that they got going on. And frankly speaking, I technically actually thought better from you. I imagine that if you were going to be going up into the Alps, you were going to make sure no one was freezing. You're going to be making sure no one was abused. You're going to make sure people are defending human rights. That wasn't you at all. But technically speaking, I shouldn't have been surprised either, because this has been going on for a really long time. So you need to think about the fertile lands that they've been deprived of, the reasons why they've been deprived of fertile lands, and the expenses that other people are requiring of them to attain fertile lands. You literally have to enslave yourself to this new system and pay all their taxes and whatnot to get that. So remember, the reason why girls get raped and abused by drug addicts and womanizers and capitalist warmongers and old men and perverts and everyone repeatedly, as they continuously come back to the same home to get abused by a man, is because they're trying to defend their integrity and their ego by not admitting that they're guilty for associating with those people. So look at Martin Sellner, because he's anti-womanizer, he's a bigoted dumbass, he can't back up any of his logic or any of his motives, and he's just a dumbass. And so if you're hanging out with him because you refuse to acknowledge that he's an idiot, I'm not saying I want to hang out with you, but I preach eternal life in the flesh. Laziness, intoxication, bigotry, and sex hormones. They'll kill you. Those are the only 4 causes of old age. The point is, that's why girls get fucked up and abused by disrespectful men, because they refuse to acknowledge that they were wrong for hanging out with them in the first place. So the longer you refuse to acknowledge it's wrong to hang out with them, the more you're going to be associated with that brain-dead imbecile. So I hope you're up there to make sure people aren't being abused and mistreated and neglected and disrespected by these French bozos that think because they were born in France, they own the country. And that means Syrians and Libyans don't have the right to be there because they belong in the desert. Bullshit.